What is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to another geekaWhat video, and today I'll be covering my top 5 case recommendations on a budget. Saving money on a component like the case allows you to pour more money into parts that will boost your FPS and gaming experience, like your CPU or GPU. So I've rounded up 5 of my favourites that you should buy. Let's jump in and see which one's for you. First up on this list, and in no particular order, it's Thermaltake Versa H15. It makes a load of appearances in my PC builds, which can be viewed in the card section now, and quite rightly so. It gets fantastic reviews on Amazon, and Newegg comes in at a great price point, comes with or without a window, supports drives ranging from 2.5 to 3.5 to 5.25 inch form factors, giving you loads of flexibility on that front, also supporting full-size ATX power supplies with a USB 3 front panel. Overall, you really can't ask for much more. It's nice, small and compact, and isn't going to eat away too much at any desk space that you may have. Next up on the list, and also in no particular order, is Cooler Master's MasterBox Lite 3.1. One of their new cases, it comes in with 3 different accent colours, which allow a bit of flexibility on that front, and looks fantastic. It has a full spanning window on the side that from a distance could be mistaken for tempered glass, and really does come in at a fantastic price point. It also boasts good drive mounting support from 2.5 to 3.5 inch form factor, but no 5.25 inch optical drives, which may disappoint some, although it isn't 2012 anymore, so you probably don't need a CD reader. It also has a really nicely designed clear front panel, which would work great with some LED RGB fans, and in my opinion is probably the best looking case on this list. Next up on this list is another entry from Thermaltake. I recently featured it in my balls to the walls price to performance King $700 build, which can be viewed up here now. And for good reason. It supports ATX motherboards, has support for 2.5, 3.5 and 5.25 inch drives, front panel USB 3, full-size ATX power supplies, all of that good stuff. It does lose out on rubber grommets, and the side panel window is a little bit small. It perhaps looks a little bit dated for some people's liking, but comes in at a price that's truly unbeatable. As always, I'll leave all the products mentioned linked for a range of regions and retailers in the description below. In at number 4 on today's list is a case many of my friends use and really recommend. It's Corsair's Spec 03. It's got more of a gamery design than other cases on this list and does sit at the slightly higher price end of things. It comes in at a range of colours including LED fans, which look fantastic, and supports full-size ATX motherboards and power supplies. It also has good drive mounting support, as you would expect, including 5.25 inch bays and front panel USB 3. It includes more fans than many other cases on this list as well, and does have little brother cases, the Spec 01 and Spec 02, which will save you some money but don't look quite as good in my opinion. I think probably out of all the cases it sits at the top end in terms of the build experience, cable management and usability, and just a really nice chassis overall. And finally, in at number 5 is another case from Thermaltake. I don't know how they just keep making this list. They just make some fantastic budget cases. It sits in around the same price as the Cooler Master Spec 03, so it is at the higher end once again, and it's the only cube case on this list. It's got a range of really cool features though. It's got fan mounting rails that you can move around to mount fans on different sides. You can actually turn the entire case around, moving the I/O and moving the actual Thermaltake logo on the case around depending on your build and orientation. It's got a separate area for power supplies and hard drives underneath the motherboard, and a huge 200mm intake fan. It's got massive side panels with magnetic dust filters that span the entire sides, and also a huge plexi window as well to allow you to look into your case either from the side or from above. It really is your choosing. Once again, it does of course have front panel USB 3 and good drive support for 2.5 and 3.5 inch drives, and it's probably my favourite looking case on this build. You really can create some unique builds in this, but that cube form factor may throw some people off a bit and create a couple of storage nightmares for some people. You can save $10 by going down to the little brother to this case, the Core V1, which supports only mini ITX boards. However, you will end up paying a bit more for your motherboards down there as opposed to this case. But that wraps it up for my budget case roundup for 2017. Have I missed any cases? Is there any you would recommend? Let me know in the comments section below. Follow me on Twitter at geekaWhat for a behind the scenes sneak peek, and as always, do make sure to subscribe. As always though, we'll see you in the next geekaWhat video.